explain the map. Uh, the idea about this page is to make a impossible trail possible to travel. Uh, and if we click on this, you can see here is starting points to come to the trail. So the trail is at Arholma, satt Lidö, satt Furusund. If you go to satt Svartsjö, then you have 4 different connection points. Satt Ingmarsö, you have 2, but you can also take the rowboat from a place called Finnhamn. If we move over to the map, you have possible starting points as green. Red are ferry destinations. So you can go to Svartsjö, then you have those 4. If you go up here and click hiking, you will see also the Stockholm Archipelago Trail. So here you can see how it goes. Start here, go there, but there's also other possibility, but I think this is the most common. The transport system in the archipelago is that you go from some location at the mainland and then go out to the islands. The challenge now with the archipelago trail is that you should go from north to south or from south to north, which is, it's not designed for that. So going to what we call Landsort, then you go to the Landsort ferry stop and you start in at Ankarudden. And here it's a little bit odd also. Depend on the wind, because this is an island which is well worth visiting, but the ferry goes either to this location or that location, dependent on the wind. And if it's very windy, it goes to the north here. And then you will have a bus going down. And if you're going to the next island, which is Nottare, I think you have to go back to Nynäshamn and take a ferry from here. So then you have this trail here. You have just one ferry stop, and this is Nottare, well worth visiting. Then you have Rånö. You have one stop here. You can also go to this place, Norrö, and walk up. But the official trail, I don't think, goes down there. So this is the trail. Then you have this small step, and you can take a ferry when there is one. When I was traveling off season, it was nearly no ferries. They also had in the old days a rowboat that you could land and row over to the other side, but that's gone. Hopefully it will come back. So here is Ålö, also very beautiful place. Then you can go to this ferry stop here and you walk the trail. You also have connection up to Utö. So the Utö trail is up here, and you have another, the blue one is the one which is overlap, I would say. But you have 2 ferry stops on Utö, Gruvbryggan and Spränga. So that, and then you can also rent a bike to go down here and walk this. And they also can rent the bike down here. It's 10 kilometer. This is not part of Stockholm Archipelago Trail. We have up here Fjärdlången, just one ferry stop. And off season, it's no people living there. We have Ornö, and then you have more stops. I think we have also Lättinge down here. I will add that. So then you have Ornö, you have Hasselmara, and Hasselmara has a car ferry, so it's rather easy to take that trip, but you need to have credit card physical to pay for it. And then you have up here Ornö Boda, which is take the ferry, and I took the ferry from Dalarö. Then we move up to Nämdö. Maybe we have also a ferry up here, which I will add. And then we have Ostanvik, yeah. And I think that one goes normally from Stavsnäs. And then we have Rundmarö. This is the normal entrance. It's a short trip over here, but you can also go to Gatan and Långvik, I guess. From Stavsnäs you also have to Sandhamn, which is a more party island, I would say, or it has some good restaurants and so on, but also a nice walk. From Sollenkronaka you come out to Möja. Möja, the walk is mostly on the streets. A nice island, but I think the walk is less interesting. So I'm more a kayaker normally. And then we have Grinda, and then I took it from Boda. You can also take it from the city, a ferry. Very nice hike, especially here on the northern part. It's mostly in the forest, which I like. And then you have a camping site up there. This is not. This is Båtluffarleden. That's another try they did some years ago. So that goes up here. Then we have Svartsjö. Lot of ferry stops. We have it wrong drawn. So this should be connected. But this is Brotte, just a small step, but you can continue walking up to Ingmarsö. Ingmarsö has more ferries. And you can also continue on Båtluffarleden and up here you have rowboats which you can connect with, so that's rather cool. And then you have Finnhamn, and Finnhamn has their own harbor up there. Yxlan you can take by bus. Furusund you can take by bus. Lidö, normal connection is Räfsnäs, maybe I spoke about this. And Arholma is Simpnäs, and Simpnäs, if you take a bus, it's a long bus trip. It's 53 stops to Norrtälje, and then you have faster buses into Stockholm. So that's all. So click on hiking and you get to hiking, and you can also take away things up here. That's all.